Alrighty, time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one, it is Mako taking on Ishizu. They never went against each other in Battle City, but they both competed. In fact, Mako didn't make the finals of Battle City. He also didn't make the finals of Duelist Kingdom in the anime, so Mako is one of those really underrated players. He did really well in Battle City. He came second only to what was basically final boss Arcana. And in the original Duelist Kingdom tournament that we had, Mako also performed really well in that. Ishizu, her deck isn't that different from her Battle City deck, but she also didn't perform that well in Battle City. So what has Mako got to start here? He's got One Day of Peace, he's got Shard of Greed, Seven Tools of the Bandit and Jellyfish, and Turtle Oath as well. Mako, oh, he's drawn Crab Turtle. So if he can draw another monster, well, Crab Turtle's 8 stars. If he can draw a 4-star or higher monster, which he might hear from One Day of Peace. Oh, and he does. It's Bottom Dweller. So Crab Turtle could be summoned here. And he's played it. Well, you might as well. Bottom Dweller's kind of useless unless you can fuse it into Deep Sea Shark, which is what the fusion is that Mako has there. Well, Crab Turtle, 2550 on Mako's first turn. That's a rarity. It's a rarity to see Crab Turtle at all, let alone in Mako's first turn. And it's Keldo that's face down. Keldo is a terrible card. Terrible card. Put 2 of the opponent's cards back into their deck. Well, Bottom Dweller and Turtle Oath are both pretty useless cards, so... But 2550 in Crab Turtle. So it's a good start for Mako here. Alright, Ishizu draws. She's got 6 cards in hand. And she... Oh, Offerings to the Doomed. That is... Well, that's the risk I guess Mako had to take there. But that is a heartbreaker for Mako. Crab Turtle is gone. And, oh no, now Kestis of Dagla. That'll put... Zolga to 2200, and this will be 2200 life points plus onto... No? Attack... Oh, One Day of Peace or something must still be active. There's... Oh my god, Mako's drawn Turtle Oath. That was just put... That doesn't get put back to the top of the deck, but that's where it ended up. It goes into the deck gets shuffled, and Mako... unbelievably drew Turtle Oath. Whoa, this one's off to a great start for Mako and turned completely upside down. 22 and 11 is 3300. This time the attacks will hit Zolga at 2200. It'll give Ishizu 2200 life points back, so she'll be at 10,200. And another 1100, that'll put Mako at 4700. And wow, poor Mako. It could have been any other card, but it had to be Offerings to the Doom. There's Takraminas. Now, Shard of Greed is ready. Can Mako get something back here? He draws Legendary Fisherman. Oh, and Offerings to the Doomed himself. He's also got his Legendary Fisherman. So there goes Zolga, there goes Kestis of Dagla, and Takraminas can get over Lady of Faith. Just gotta hope that Ishizu doesn't have a Mask of Weakness, or a... actually, Mako does have a... I think he's got a 7 Tools of the Bandit face down. Lady of Faith destroyed. But Mako would love to get that Legendary Fisherman to the field. 1850 attack. Ishizu draws 2 cards in hand. She plays a face down spell or trap. And to the end phase. So Mako doesn't get to draw this turn. Okay, Takraminas is tributed. Down goes the Legendary Fisherman, 1850. And so what will 1850 be? 7950 I think Ishizu will be at. It's... Oh, Blast held by a Tribute. That's a good... Oh, 7 Tools of the Bandit. Oh, it's a good thing Mako had that down. Blast held by a Tribute would have destroyed Legendary Fisherman. In fact, it does all face-up attack position monsters and like 1,000 life points as well. And Ishizu activates Negate Attack. So we've got some quite a few trap effects bouncing around here, but there it is. No life points changed hands, but we did lose some cards off the field. Ishizu draws. She plays a face-down spell or trap. And now turn change to Yugioh Karu for Mako. That's 900. Oh, Thunder of Ruler. Now Mako started off 2-0. He started off with 2 wins and 0 losses. Then he lost his next 2. So he had a very good start, and then it went to a very rocky start. Ishizu face down defense. I'm just going to pull up my table. Face down spell or trap as well. Ishizu is... Wow, she's 4th. She's 3-1. She's actually doing really good so far. Mako is 23rd at, yes, 2-2. Wow, I thought Ishizu's actually doing a bit better than I thought she was. Hourglass of Life was protected by Wabaku. Ishizu's got a lot of life points, but she's only got 1 card in hand. She needs something quick, otherwise Mako might overrun her here. Although, of course, if Ishizu draws at Mudora, things will change very quick. There's Seeking Dragon, 2000 attack. And Mako will tribute Root Water. Could put Yugioh Karu to attack mode, but it's only 900. You'd rather keep the 1700 defense, and he does. Legendary Fisherman attacks are now 2000 off Ishizu, 7800 for her, 3700 still for Mako. So Mako has lost a fair chunk of life points, but you get the feeling he may be starting to pull this one back. Ishizu 2 cards in hand. She plays... Oh, nothing. Wow. Mako draws Negate Attack. So 18 and 2000 is 3850. And that will put Ishizu at 3950? 3950. Okay, so Ishizu is in striking range. Yugioh Karu is face down with 900 attack. So Ishizu has to draw a monster, and she has to draw it soon. She plays it into the void. So she'll discard her whole hand at the end of the turn. And face down defense into the void. Oh, one of them was Cosmo Queen. I think the other one might have been Necrolancer the Time Lord. That looked like, as Mako has drawn Steel Shell. And he's equipped it to Seeking Dragon. That's clever, because if Mako draws Umi, that's a great card to have, but if he equips Steel Shell to the Legendary Fisherman, and then uses Umi, all of it will cancel out, because when Umi's on the field, Legendary Fisherman is unaffected by spell cards. That includes equip cards as well, so it's a better move for Mako to put it on Seeking Dragon. Plus it makes more sense to put it on Seeking Dragon. That big Steel Shell. So 1550 for Ishizu. Again, she is in striking range of losing all her life points here, and she doesn't have anything 2400 defense straight out of her hand, so you've got to say that this is probably a Mako win from here. Oh, it was a hard-fought victory, and Mako very much came back after... It looked like he was done after that Crab Turtle was destroyed. Keldo was a card that was destroyed, just saying it doesn't matter what Ishizu puts back in the deck here. Mako is going to pick up the first match in a pretty wild match to lose that Crab Turtle after throwing all the material to summon it, to come back from Ishizu, who had 10,200 life points. That's a good opening win for Mako. He'll be very confident now, so Ishizu's perspective will come this time. Now, I did see a few new names in comments again as well. I'm just going to flick that open. Oh, this one sets up. There's one. Super Palco says Duke's deck is so much fun to watch. Duke Devlin's deck is extremely fun. It's never a dull moment with Duke Devlin. You get some of the most random plays. Okay, so what's opening up on this one for Ishizu? There's One Day of Peace by Mako. There's Umi. Ishizu does have Mystical Space Typhoon though, so she can get rid of Umi. She doesn't want that on the field. You do not want Mako's monsters getting 200-point buffers. There's Hourglass of Life as well. Into the Void is there. Shard of Greed. Possible that Ishizu could be drawing quite a few cards early on. She's got Zolga there. Plays down Zolga, that's 1700. You got Rush Recklessly, so you can consider Zolga being 2400 here. There's Into the Void and Blast Held by Tribute. So Biomage and Hourglass of Life will both go to the graveyard at the end of this turn, and that means if Ishizu draws Mudora, it will be at least 1900. So Biomage, Hourglass of Life, yeet to the graveyard. It was Fiend Kraken that was destroyed by Mako. He had Umi and Fiend Kraken. That was basically the start that he went with for Yugi when they played in the anime in Attack from the Deep, I think the episode was called. Well, it was a 2-part episode. I don't remember what the other episode was called, but I really did like that duel between Yugi and Mako in the anime. Despite it not making a lot of sense, it was still a fun match. Giant Soldier of Stone attacking Yugi's own Mystical Moon card. Zolga in for the attack. It is White Dolphin, one of the weaker monsters in Mako's deck. Alright, draw phase for Mako. He goes with a face down defense. He's got a few cards in his deck that could get him out of a situation like this, although Ishizu's looking good though. She's got Shard of Greed at 2 spell counters. There's Mako and Necrolancer the Time Lord. So it's only an 800 attack, but you could chip away at Mako's life points. If he draws Yado Karu, that's a 1700 defense. It is not, it is a Furious Sea King. That wasn't a bad card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist for the Roses. I think when it's flipped up, it transforms it's like a plus shape on the grid to ocean terrain. I used it in my Aqua deck quite a lot. As Mako now plays a face down spell or trap and Amazon of the Seas. A mermaid who serves as a herald to the Ocean Lord. She protects the sacred domain of Atlantis. Well, protect Atlantis from this. Rush recklessly onto Necrolancer the Time Lord, which is almost a waste of a Rush recklessly. Just let Necrolancer get destroyed. It's not even that strong, but it does mean that Mako now does not have any monsters on the field. Mako does have Terra King Salmon floating around in his deck. That's a 2400 and only 6 stars. So you want to keep monsters off Mako's field. You don't want him tributing. You don't want him getting Seeking Dragon to the field, or Karyushin, or Terra King Salmon. Alright, 1700 off Mako. He's down to 4500, and Ishizu is looking good in this one. Mako's nearly lost half his life points. 3 cards in hand from Mako. Yeah, he needs to produce another comeback here. There's Enchanting Mermaid. A beautiful mermaid that lures voyagers to a watery grave. Goes after Necrolancer the Time Lord. Oh, don't use Negate Attack for Necrolancer, man. Ishizu is hell-bent on protecting an 800-900 defense, 800 attack, 900 defense normal monster that she really doesn't need. But it, alright, there's Giant Soldier of Stone. Oh, Floodgate Trap Hole. So that will flip a summoned monster to face down defense, and Ishizu now cannot change its battle position. It is locked in face down defense. To be honest, Giant Soldier of Stone's not a bad card to have locked face down in defense. Necrolancer can take another attack here. 3200 for Mako now. Draw phase. 3 cards in hand from Mako. He's just played Tongyo. This monster captures other fish with its long tongue and... I didn't get to read the rest. There goes Necrolancer the Time Lord. Oh. There's Sealmaster Misei. That Zolga at 1700 is really giving Mako some headaches here. Mako's running out of life points. This will be another 450 here. Would have put Mako down to 2850. And Sealmaster Misei, okay, it now will be 1750. And, well, Mako is just about in striking distance to lose the rest of his life points here. And he has played High Tide Gyojin, a very agile half-fish warrior known for its relentless attacks. It relentlessly attacks Sealmaster Misei, sends that to the graveyard. One of the people who, something about talismans. There's Akakiyasu, a sorcerer who utters spells of something and can render the opponent unconscious, I think is what it's... Who utters spells that can render monsters unconscious. There we go, Akakiyasu. Well, Mako will have 700 life points, and, well, there's a lot to do if Mako wants to get back into this one. Be almost impossible from here, surely. It's Wow Warrior, a fish with arms, legs, and some very sharp teeth. 1250, it will get rid of Akakiyasu. The difference between 17 and 1250 is 450? Yeah, 450. Ah, there's Keldo. Alright, Mako is going to take the loss in the second match. Ishizu with a good win. So it's going to put it at 1-1, so neither player can win 3-0 after this one, so there will be no bonus points from this match. But the third and final match now will decide the season point. The player that wins 2 will win the season point. If they can win a third, they will acquire a bonus point to use at the end of the season, which could possibly make the difference between finals. It's a reward for a player playing good and sweeping their opponent 3-0. Iron Hans. 1 Iron Knight from your deck. Gearfried the Iron Knight? Rock, paper, scissors in favour of Mako. Okay. Oh. He's got Aqua Spirit, but you need to be able to tribute a monster from the graveyard to get it to the field. It's a good card though, Aqua Spirit. Can change the battle position of an enemy monster. There's Floodgate Trap Hole. Again, that's also a pretty useful card. Alright, turn change for Ishizu. And she plays 1 Day of Peace. Both players draw a card. Power of Kaishin for Mako. He still can't get any monsters to the field. There's a face down spell or trap for Ishizu. And a face down defense. Oh, well, she can't do life point damage. Mako draws Mask of Weakness. He could be in a bit of trouble here. Doesn't have any monsters. He's just played Mystical Space Typhoon. He goes after the face down spell or trap. It was negate attack. Alright, Ishizu's turn. Mako's wide open here. He does have a couple of cards face down, but it's Agido from Ishizu, so 1500. There's Floodgate Trap Hole from Mako. Puts Agido back face down. Mako, finally draws Wow Warrior. He's got Shard of Greed there as well, so he can refresh his hand. And he draws Amazon of the Seas. Oh, 1300. That can't knock out Agido, so he goes after the other one. Oh, and it's Keldo. Couldn't knock out Agido because that's 1300 defense. It would have tied. Could have played Power of Kaishin, but you don't want to waste it on Amazon of the Seas. Even so, Amazon of the Seas wouldn't have knocked out Keldo with Power of Kaishin. Oh, double tribute. That's going to be... Oh dear. Cosmo Queen. Oh, Mako played that floodgate trap hole. That would have been very useful right now. He can still change its battle position though with Aqua Spirit, but oh, you need a fair bit of power to even so to get over a 2450. He needs Terra King Salmon or something. There's this Furious Seeking. Mako's going to need something quite beefy. He needs even his Rush Recklessly would come in very handy here. So at the start of a turn, Aqua Spirit can put an enemy monster to defense mode or attack mode. You can change your battle position. He needs other cards and he has to take the risk because getting over a 2900 is going to be very, very tough. Oh, and now Zolga. Alright, well, there's Zolga in for the attack. And Mako's got Mask of Weakness there as well. If Mako can draw Rush Recklessly, or if he can draw even Steel Shell, he could probably get it done with Aqua Spirit. It'd be 2300, and then the 700 drop from Mask of Weakness, or yeah, Armored Starfish. That's not what Mako needs. He needs another equipped card, or would Umi? No, Umi wouldn't be enough. He throws down another defense. Aqua Spirit can be special summoned though. You just send a monster from the graveyard and remove it from play. So if Mako does still have some outs, he can always draw Offerings to the Doomed as well. There's Biomage from Ishizu, but he's going to need something quick because Ishizu is starting to build up an army here. Alright, the Furious Seeking under attack by Zolga. And Ishizu... Oh, she attacks with Biomage. Very confident. Doesn't work though. Means that Mako won't lose life points, so... But 2900 from Cosmo Queen will finish off Armored Starfish. Alright, Mako, he's got a few outs. Rush Recklessly. Offerings to the Doomed. Terra King Salmon. He draws Wabaku. So if he draws Terra King Salmon, the fact that Mask of Weakness is on the field becomes very, very handy. Alright, Ishizu draws. She's got 4 cards in hand. Mako flips up Wabaku straight away. So Aqua Snake will be protected here. So what? Terra King Salmon. Is there another 20? Another somewhat strong one. Oh, Amphibian Beast as well. That's 2400. I think that's only 6 stars as well. That's another one that Mako could potentially draw. Offerings to the Doomed. Rush Recklessly. He's got plenty of outs. It's not a high chance, but come on, Mako. We believe in Mako. He draws. Oh, Bottom Dweller. It's he's not drawing the cards. Just not drawing the cards he needs. And the thing is, if Mako loses his defense, you got 2900, you got 1150, so that's what, 4050. Put to 5750 with Zolga and 6750. Like, Mako will run out of life points if he gets attacked by everything all at once. So he's in big trouble here. Wow Warrior is played. Oh, and Mako's decided to play Aqua Spirit, so he'll be able to put Cosmo Queen to defense mode for a turn and hope that he just draws an out, that he draws Rush Recklessly or something to get over that Cosmo Queen. If it's put in defense mode, it does it during the opponent's standby phase. I actually have Aqua Spirit on card as like physical card. It's one of the first cards I got in a booster pack. I never really understood how its effect worked though. I never understood just how good it is. Oh, Wabaku. Well, Mako was going in to try to get some of the monsters off of Ishizu's field, but it hasn't worked. And now Mako is stuck in attack mode here. So activate the effect of Aqua Spirit. He can to put Cosmo Queen to defense mode. So that can't change its battle position for the rest of the turn. But it's in defense mode. Come Ishizu's next turn, Aqua Spirit changes the battle position. That would put Cosmo Queen back to attack mode. And it's during the standby phase, so it's not like Mako can keep Cosmo Queen in defense mode. You can only really keep it in defense mode for one turn with Aqua Spirit's effect. And Mako, he can't lose Aqua Spirit. He has to play Mask of Weakness. If he draws Rush Recklessly, he can use Power of Kaishin. Together with Rush Recklessly, he could get past that Cosmo Queen. There goes Aqua Snake. So he needs luck here, Mako. Offerings to the Doomed. Terra King Salmon, Amphibian Beast. Oh, Seeking Dragon. It's not a bad card, but it just isn't enough. He would have needed like Umi as well, or something. Oh, he selected Bottom Dweller. Keeping Seeking Dragon, I guess. If he gets that to the field, that Seeking Dragon, he could, in a couple of turns, if he has anything else. Mako goes in with Bottom Dweller. And, oh, Blast by Tribute. Oh, it wouldn't have even mattered if Mako got a good tribute to the field. Ishizu was waiting. She was waiting with that against Kaiba in her Battle City match. Kaiba instead attacked... Well, it was intended for Obelisk the Tormentor, but Kaiba had the feeling he should attack with Blue Eyes instead. Well, 5,000 life points from Mako. Sealmaster Misei, this is probably it. 11 is 22, 32, 52, 900 more would put it to 61 plus a 50, 6150 altogether. Mako only had 5,000 life points. Oh, tough fought, but wow, Ishizu is going to pick up another win. She's going to go 4-1. She is equal top with Becca and Keith, I think, is there as well. Wow, Mako won his first 2 matches, has lost the next 3. So he is 2-3 and he's struggling, which is unusual, but I believe in Mako. I believe he can bounce back. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. I will try and get back to some tonight, as I'm probably editing this one down as well, because there's a few over the past 2 days. So thanks everybody for commenting. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Take care. Farewell.